Hey there, this is Eli Delaney with MyBusinessMarketingMentor.com and MarketingMentorTraining.com with another video marketing lesson. Today we're going to talk about how to use Twitter for business marketing. Now, with all the buzz out there about social media, it's no doubt you've probably heard about Twitter. It's growing with new users at an amazing rate. Thousands of new users are signing up every day. It's a great tool to be using out there. But one of the biggest questions I get is how to use Twitter for business marketing. A lot of people just don't get it. They see a lot of the useless stuff out there, and I do have to admit there's tons of useless stuff on Twitter. But the idea is that you can actually use this as a great tool to market your business. And what you do is you communicate with your current customers and your prospects easily and all for free. That's one of the coolest things about Twitter. Is it's short, sweet, easy to use, and completely free to use. Now, there's three ways that you can effectively use Twitter for business marketing. And all of this is without spending a ton of time or any money at all. You can actually do this in 10 minutes a day. And you don't even have to do it every day, though I do recommend you actually do this on a daily basis. Number one, you want to start a conversation. Find users in your local area and follow them right away. This is going to start building your list. Look for other businesses in your neighborhood or city that are also using Twitter and start following them. Start also following some of their followers. It's going to make a big difference in how you can actually start building your list very, very quickly. Now, what other businesses do your exact customers also visit or buy from? Think about this. Let's say, for instance, if you're you own a coffee shop, what restaurants in your local area are very, very common that people would go to dinner over there and then come over and get coffee with you guys. So things like that. Another thing to look at is, if you're in the painting industry, look at like landscapers because they serve the same type of customers that you would. Now, this is always the first place to look, and what you want to do is you want to follow those businesses and then also follow a few of their followers. You'll get some following just from that alone. Very, very quickly, very easy to do. Now, be sure to interact with them. This is what's really important. Twitter isn't just a one-way communication tool. It's something that goes back and forth. It's a conversation. You really want to pay attention to this. Now, if you see someone else asking a question that you can answer, then be sure to answer it. That's one of the quickest ways to be able to get a following and get people to actually start becoming loyal followers. And that's really the kicker here. You want to be helpful. You want to offer suggestions if people have questions, things like that. Now, also, you can comment on other people's posts. If somebody has post something out there and you have some feedback, some additional information that can help out, that'll make a big difference. The second thing you can do is communicate with your customers. You want to ask your customers if they're on Twitter. If they are, suggest that they follow you, and then also find out what their Twitter handle is and be sure to follow them also. Get them involved in the conversation. That's how you're going to start building this to a bigger following. And again, the whole goal with this is to find loyal followers. They're people who value what you have to say and want to know what you have to say, and they're going to basically communicate with you on a regular basis. Now, what you want to do is also start sending out special discounts via Twitter. Now, specials people can only get if they come in with, say, a secret word of the day. I love the way this is done. I've seen a few different companies do this, and it's great because what you do is you post something out there and says, only, Twitter only discount, mention, specific word, come up with a word that fits in with your industry, and you get 10% off your drink or something like that. This is a great way to not only get your marketing out there, but also see how the tracking it works to see how effective it really is. Because you can go through, if you're using a word of the day, you find out that in that day 20 people came in or 50 people came in and used that specific word, then you know that this is actually a very effective way to market yourself. You're getting followers. People are paying attention to what you're saying. And again, it doesn't cost you anything to do these things. Also, ask your followers what they'd like to see in your store. Here's an example of what you can do. Say, for instance, use a coffee shop as an example. I love using coffee shops because I'm in there a lot. But if you own a coffee shop, you could ask your followers what their favorite drink is. It's a great conversation starter and can really get a ton of buzz. Every one of your followers that replies to your question will have their own list of followers. And those people will see their post and then check it out, find out what's going on, and see who you are. And again, you'll end up getting another bump in followers because of this. Now, the third thing you can do is to get viral about it. And this is really where it gets fun. Ask your followers to retweet your messages. If you have a loyal following, they'll be more than happy to do so. If you're providing good information that their other followers will like, they're more than happy to share that out. The more times your posts are retweeted, the more likely you'll end up getting more people that will check out your Twitter page, and again, they're more likely to follow you. So you're building this a little bit at a time by each one of these little steps. And it all goes back into a circle. The more and more followers will check you out. Each day, if you follow a simple process, every time you post something new on your website, be sure to send it out to your Twitter feed. If you post a new article, if you add a new special of the month, or you've got some special announcement, anything like that going on, be sure to post it on your Twitter feed with a link back to your website. This is going to increase your followers and increase visitors to your website, because once people go to start being your followers, they're going to pay attention to what you're posting on Twitter. And if you put links back to your blog, your website, then those people will click on the links, go back to your website, check that out, and that's going to get you more visitors to your website. Then, of course, on your website, you should have some form of lead generation. Sign up for our newsletter, sign up for special discounts, something like that. And then what you're doing is you're getting their name and their email address on your own mailing list. This is a vicious cycle, but as long as you keep it going, it'll keep feeding your Twitter account. That's how cool this is. It's great. And with more and more followers each and every day. So that's pretty much it. Those are our tips for how to use Twitter for business marketing. It's very, very simple. It's a very short, sweet, to the point process. Just follow those steps. Now, if you do want to take using Twitter for business to the next level, get a ton of followers, and use Twitter as an effective marketing tool, you can download my free Twitter for Business step-by-step guide, where I walk you through all the great resources, how to find more followers, how to build your list, and how to make it a great marketing tool without spending a dime. All you have to do is go to mybusinessmarketingmentor.com/Twitter business. Just the link that you see on the page here. Again, that's mybusinessmarketingmentor.com/Twitter business. You can download this free step-by-step guide. It's a great resource in order to help you use Twitter as an effective marketing tool. Alrighty, again, this is Eli Delaney with mybusinessmarketingmentor.com and marketingmentortraining.com. I wish you the best of success. Have an awesome day, awesome week, and take care of yourself.